Okay, so the next production files available on the Patreon are the 2026-0502 screen style test and the compound integrate office file. So the screen style test is an evolution of the one already on the Patreon, this time for the glass panel, where we're testing ways of having like light diffusing through the glass pane. There are more options now. There's this hollow glass option, which is kind of like a pseudo CRT type effect, which is affecting the roughness. It's a mix of shaders. Again, color and light control are available. The backing light is hidden by default, but they can also be re-enabled and then combined with these effects. The skull object in this case does have a lined pattern applied to it to get some variability in roughness. So it's supposed to look like, in some way it is fading through the plane, but there is a harsh cutoff there. There's an ultra wide camera of it, and then we have slightly different style tests. So this one is just from a side-on perspective. There is less emission for this one, actually technically no emission, but as you can see, if you added a bit of emission, then you'll get some interesting blending occurring, and you can play around with the transmissibility and all that kind of stuff, but I've got it how I like it as it is. The text is behind the plane, but it does also have its own unique distorted lines pattern occurring on it. So as we move that back and forth, we can get it much more faded and bring it closer in so it becomes more into focus. I wouldn't push it all the way through the plane because then you can actually see, the pattern as is. And the diffusion from the rough glass, has a big impact on it. So you can bring things into focus and then we get the pattern. You can have a look in the materials. So this is for the text, and you'll see I'm using node groups from my procedural patterns pack. So you won't need that pack if you have access to the $5 Patreon tier, because those node groups will be included here. You'll see here that it's making use of a modified version of the CRT material, which comes from the free community material pack. I've made some slight changes to this to change the outputs to give me more values to control creatively.